Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for mid-June 2021. We are going to take a look at what is going on for you for the rest of this month here, Taurus. Taurus, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what is going on for you at this time. But Taurus, you start off with this gift card, which is really good. So there could be some sort of gift coming in for you here. I would open up to receiving here as well, just based off this middle row. You have the Seven of Wands with the Three of Cups here. And the Seven of Wands can be like a little bit closed off to like receiving things. And I do feel that there is a need for you to like allow these gifts to come into your life. I always tell people, it's like, people, I always see people who go out to dinner and like someone will be like, let me pay. And they'll be like, oh, no. I'm like, the universe is giving you a blessing. And if you're saying no to it, then, you're pushing away blessings. So I always tell people, if someone wants to buy you dinner, yes, absolutely, thank you, right? If someone wants to give you a gift, yes, absolutely, thank you. I don't know where this BS whole, like, pushing gifts away thing has come from or why people do it. They think they're being polite or they're supposed to do it. But anytime anybody wants to give me anything, I'm like, hey, thank you very much. Very grateful, right? And showing gratitude. And that's definitely popping into my head with this middle row. That if someone wants to give you something or someone wants to help you out or whatever, just say yes, right? There's no reason to kind of push away blessings is what I feel like this is saying. Again, you have the gift card here, so there's clearly some sort of gift coming in for you. For some of you, I do feel this is definitely a financial type of gift because you have the King of Pentacles here. And so I do feel like there is like a financial gift that is coming in for you with this energy. So I love it. And yeah, I just think it could be helpful. For a lot of you, this could be a settlement offer is what I'm getting. The reason I say that is you have the King of Swords here, and you also have the King of Swords right here as well with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups to me can represent kind of like a settlement offer coming in something legal. It could also be like if you're involved in a negotiation, like buying a house or something like that. The reason I say that is because the Knight of Cups is normally looking into that cup and he has water that's running in front of him. It's kind of like something needs to be crossed to get the blessing. So for a lot of you, I feel this could be like some sort of agreement that you're coming to, and it would be considered a gift from, whatever. You have the Hangman, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords here. Again, I feel like for some of you, it's kind of like you're waiting. It's kind of weird because pretty much every single sign has had this Hangman in their reading here. And so for a lot of you, I feel like you've been kind of like waiting for these gifts to come in. For some of you, I do feel like it could be like more of a like subtle gift that comes your way. Like it could be an idea from a person. It could be, maybe you're watching something on the news or on TV and it gives you an idea to do something with your life or to, start some sort of project or something. So it could be like a more subtle gift that's coming in for you. With that Hangman energy. I do get like a little bit of a kind of like a more stuck vibe here in this first row. So it could just be that you need to, realize that you deserve gifts to come into your life. But let's see what's going on here, Taurus. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. Let's see here, Taurus. You have the Queen of Pentacles, Divine Counterparts. If you're looking for love, this looks really nice. And the Four of Cups as well here. Yeah, I would say do not ignore any gifts that come your way. Look, he's being given a cup from the universe here, and he's got his arms folded. He's not willing to accept it. So again, I do feel for whatever reason, it's going to be very important for you for the rest of the month to not push away any form of abundance that comes your way, especially if it's something that people want to give you as well. It could be help as well. People could be wanting to give you assistance or wanting to help you do something. I feel like that could be important. I also do feel for some of you, it's like someone is changing your perspective on something, and it's like the universe wants you to realize that this is a gift, that there are gifts that are coming in for you. Sometimes I think we have a choice, like, the universe, maybe we want to do, this is very vague, is what I'm trying to spit out here, Taurus, but the kind of like the message I'm getting, but I just feel like sometimes it's like we have a choice, like maybe we have a choice in a move, right? It's like maybe we could stay where we are, and maybe we could have the, opportunity from the universe to move somewhere, but maybe we were not looking to move, right? But maybe someone crosses your path and is like, oh, hey, I've been thinking about Florida and blah, 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 and they tell you the story, and then you're like, oh my God, maybe I want to move to Florida. Kind of like a weird message is popping into my head, but again, I feel like there could be like a weird, like one of those moments where it's like someone crosses your path. Maybe it's someone you already know, right? But maybe they say something like, oh, I'm thinking about moving here, or I'm thinking about starting this business. And I feel like it sparked something inside of you. And that's what the gift is here in this first row, if that makes sense. I feel like the gift that you're receiving is, number one, for some of you, I feel like it's literally a settlement that you're receiving. But on top of that, even if you are receiving a settlement, I feel like you're also could be receiving this kind of gift of, someone kind of awakening you to something here. I almost do get tower vibes, but in a good way. Like the tower can represent a revelation, it can represent a sudden realization. And that's kind of the feeling I get here. It's almost like you're suddenly realizing that there's just like another way to do things. And this is going to be very important. You have the Seven of Wands here with this Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is specifically talking about growth. For some of you, it's like, if you're moving to Florida or somewhere else, or if you're making a change, you're not going to be able to go backwards with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of defending your position at the top of a hill, but the Seven of Wands, it's like you can't go back down. It's kind of like once you solidify your position somewhere, it's like that's where you're going to be. So, but it is a good card. To me, it's my card of conviction. It's my card that says if you know that something is for you, then it's for you. You will be successful. You have the Three of Cups, the Lovers, and the Moon here. Definitely could be love coming in for you, number one. So again, for some of you, there could be a person coming in for you. Definitely could be a water sign. Could be any sign. This is a general reading. Could also be an air sign as well, I'm getting. But like I said, it could be any sign. This is a general reading. But there's definitely like a knight in shining armor coming in for you here. I feel like you're hesitant with the Moon card here on allowing love into your life. So for some of you, you could be hesitating. I feel, for whatever reason, I feel like this Three of Cups is saying, if someone comes in for you, Taurus, in the love capacity, then, it might be worth kind of just looking at it as as like having fun. It's like maybe you're not making a full commitment, but you're just kind of like willing to see where things go. So I do get that for some of you on that card. But I do feel like for some of you that this is talking about like a little bit of fear of doing that. For others, again, you're at a crossroads. Lovers, to me, can just represent being at a crossroads. Three of Cups can, is like three choices, or it could be multiple choices. And the Moon is kind of like you're not sure which path you're going down. But I feel like for some of you, again, the Moon kind of represents innovation. It represents a period after a full moon. It represents doing something you've never done before. So I feel for a lot of you, this whole reading is kind of like saying you're being awakened to something here, like it's not even an opportunity. I would call it more, an exciting possibility, because it's like, to me, an opportunity, is like something, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm talking about, Taurus. But I feel like there's a difference intuitively, is what I would say here. Yeah, you have the Nine of Wands here. Like a lot of, that's a card of perseverance. So I would keep pushing here. You have the Two of Swords. Again, I feel like you need to see that there is a lot available to you. Yeah, Queen of Cups here as well. Definitely could be a water sign coming in for some of you. The Two of Swords, it's like she needs to turn around and see those new lands behind her on this Two of Swords card. Again, needing to make a decision, right? Two of Swords can represent not making a decision. Two of Swords is also a card of compromise, so it's funny that I was saying something about a settlement here. The Two of Swords can represent needing to come to a compromise or needing to find a compromise. But I almost feel very specifically, just as a side note, that if you're involved in something legal, it's almost like someone is going to be compromising in this situation. And I do feel like it is a good compromise, by the way. So if you're like compromising with a person, I feel like this is like a fair type of situation. So it looks good to me. For others, I feel, again, you're just like waking up to a new possibility of maybe a different way of living your life. I'm probably going to pull an extra row because I don't know why this is important other than, to me, I mean, something like this would be important for like personal growth purposes or whatever, but we'll see. You have the King of Swords here. Again, whenever I have a card here and then like a card up here, one of the clarifiers, to me, it's like the universe is just zooming in on that part of the reading. So again, the King of Swords can represent law and order. King of Cups, I immediately got something about a settlement, so I feel for some of you this is a settlement. You have the King of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Wands here. For others, I feel like this is love coming in for you. And the Four of Swords, I feel, is saying kind of like, I'm getting kind of two weird messages. Number one, I feel like you're kind of like healed from past love, so it would be a good time to start off new love. And she's got this big feather here, but for some reason, I'm noticing the feather, but I'm getting more grounded vibes. The feathers would represent like air, right? But I feel for some of you, it's kind of like saying you're taking a very logical, very grounded kind of approach to a potential relationship. So I get like I wouldn't call it cut and dry energy. I would just say more kind of like grounded, like you're taking this like grounded approach to kind of a relationship here with the Four of Swords. The Three of Wands is like growth and expansion. And so, if this is a new love relationship, I wouldn't really necessarily say, I feel like you're not starting it slow necessarily. I just feel like the approach is more, casual, but I don't even think that's the right word. But I do feel like it is more, it's like you're just kind of like seeing where things go in this connection. Definitely could be a knight in shining armor here as well. I think maybe the reason you're taking this a little bit slower is because you're uncertain about this person that's going to be coming in for you. So I do feel like this is a person that's coming in. I do feel like this is a very deep person with the King of Swords, because King of Swords can be a little bit more kind of like on the reserved side of things. And again, it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. I don't attach gender to my cards, so whatever, it doesn't matter. But I feel for some of you, like I'm just getting more like reserved energy is the way I would say it. And so I feel like this person, it's like you're attracted, I feel like you're intrigued, maybe a little mysterious with the moon card, but it's like you're not sure. Like I feel like this person doesn't open up very easily, and I just think it's a type, again, I feel like they're just a reserved person. I don't think there's anything, weird or wrong about this. And so, I would say for some of you, it's like this is a person that's going to be opening up. For others, you're definitely at this crossroads making a change that could lead to expansion here, Taurus. Let's see where this is going. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, very independent energy. Could be why this person is very reserved, because they might have like a more independent side to them. You have the Knight of Pentacles. There you go, like wanting to take their time, not wanting to rush. So, Knight of Pentacles can be someone being too cautious, but I don't really feel that here. Remember what I said about that Four of Swords. I was getting like a very kind of like grounded, methodical approach, and that would be the Knight of Pentacles, right? And you have the Ace of Wands, very passionate as well. So if this is love, this is someone where it's going to be a very passionate connection for you. For sure. Part of me, a lot of the readings I've been doing for the mid-months, and even before this, it seemed like people were attracting very passionate connections in love, and it makes perfect sense to me because of the eclipse in Gemini. I feel like, pretty much the opposite is happening for us, and could be attracting a passionate relationship. For others, this is like something new, some sort of new passion that you're discovering. I want to see, like, why is it important, this whole thing about a person potentially coming into your life and exposing something to you, not in a bad way, in a good way. Why is this important? Ace of Wands, there you go. Again, Ace of Wands, because I feel like it'll add more excitement to your life here, Taurus. You have the Two of Swords again, needing to see the other side, needing to make a choice here, and the Four of Pentacles here as well. Yeah, I would definitely don't be afraid to leave a comfort zone here. The Ace of Wands really says all your growth, all your abundance, everything you want is, and I feel like I've said this to you before, Taurus, is like everything you want is on the other side of something you've never done before. And, because this is comfort, not seeing the other side. Ace of Wands is something new, exciting. It's like that spark, right? And so I feel like that's what you need to move towards. You have the Devil here. I would definitely be careful of like staying where you are, right? You have the Four of Swords again, recovery, and the Star, dreaming. So I feel in a lot of ways you're dreaming of a new beginning. For some of you, I feel like it is, it's like this, maybe the reason that you're attracting this gift, right, into your life is because, like, I feel like you have been doing a lot of dreaming, and I don't think these dreams are very specific either. I feel like for some of you, it's like, I think you've been having a lot of these random dreams, maybe literally at night, but for others, I feel like it's more kind of like dreaming, where it's kind of like maybe you're driving and you're just always thinking, oh, like, wouldn't it be nice to, do this? Wouldn't it be nice to do that? Wouldn't it be nice to move, travel? Wouldn't it be nice to start a business and have that type of freedom? And I feel like what you don't realize is it's like the gifts that you're attracting right now, they might not be literal gifts, like somebody giving you something, but in a way it is, because I feel like you could have people who are coming into your life, or you could have circumstances that come into your life where someone is like, hey, move to Florida, or hey, move to this state, or hey, do this. And I feel like it's like if you follow those strings along, then it's going to lead to a major change and a lot of growth and a lot of abundance. That's kind of like how I look at the law of attraction in the first place. So we send out a request, right, as Esther Hicks says, to the universe, and then we get something in return, but it's kind of like a string that we have to follow through to the end. And it's like if we don't tug on that string, we're not getting anywhere. So I hope that makes sense, but definitely a gift coming in for you here. It could just be an idea, and again, I would follow it through to the end because it's probably going to lead to a major change. For others, definitely a very passionate connection coming in for you in love, but this looks pretty good here, Taurus, so thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support, but thank you, Taurus, and definitely enjoy your month.